Do y'all sharp up in 18 and trap zero, keep back the same, like cook cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content that we got going on here at TNN Trappers Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though, big dog. Make sure y'all tap in with that tapping. We tapping in with that tapping, man. Make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into all of that, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trappers Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You ain't finna go get nobody's college, though. You feel me? You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. 20,000 subscribers, we're gonna get away. 25,000 subscribers, we're gonna get away another $100, man. Make sure y'all tap in with that. And make sure y'all get into the new music, man, at the Garden Freestyle. Please don't touch my, it got a body on it. Fairy Tales, Won't Forget, and Boogeyman all out now, man. Get into that if you ain't got into that. We got good Chiliana, we got good cash, we got all that giving away, good music, all that good way here to the Trap News Network. It's early in the morning. I was gonna say it's early o'clock in the morning, but it is early o'clock in the morning. It's early in the morning, man. It is 6:30 in Atlanta. It's 3:30 in LA, and we up giving y'all this good news you can use. I ain't sure what time it's gonna be by the time y'all see this, but just know we up early giving it to y'all, man. Make sure we tapping in. How we tapping in? We supposed to be tapping in. You feel me? You feel me? We finna slide over here to Atlanta, Georgia. Young Thug going back to jail for a probation violation. Investigators are threatening him with more jail time. They want to see Young Thug locked back up. We finna jump into this content without no further ado or don'ts, man. Shout out to AI Prophet. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Georgia versus Jeffrey Williams defendant. Comes now, the state of Georgia moves honorable court to immediately revoke the probation of defendant Jeffrey Williams. Defendant has demonstrated a blatant disregard for the law, the safety of witnesses, and the integrity of judicial proceedings. The state submits the defendant's continued presence in the community under probationary supervision presents a clear and
It's crazy because he hasn't even been out for a year yet.
Present danger. So he posted
15-year probation and you already getting caught up within the first year. Barnacles.
A photo of a gang investigator who had testified at his trial. He put her photo up on Twitter and said, worst witness ever or something. And she's testifying in another gang case now. This is what she does. Dummy. On October 31st, 2024, Jeffrey Williams was sentenced to probation, blah, 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 escalating threats and witness intimidation. Investigator Marissa Vivaretto is currently testifying in a multi-defendant gang murder prelim hearing, set to reconvene on Monday, April 7th. During this hearing, the court explicitly ordered the witness not be shown on television. Despite this order, a known blogger deliberately violated the court's directive by posting on social media. She doesn't want to be shown on screen, ? Well, here she is, along with the photograph. On Tuesday, April...
Showing the picture of a witness in a gang trial on social media is absolutely barnacles. Oh, you don't want to be seen? Watch this. Watch me whip. And watch me nay-nay.
First, Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. Young Thug, amplified this act by reposting the image with the caption, Marissa Vivaretto is the biggest liar in the DA's office. The post quickly went viral, amassing over 2 million views with thousands of comments and retweets, many of which included direct threats to investigator Vivaretto and her family. As a direct consequence of these social media posts, Vivaretto's home address and parents' home address were publicly posted. One post stated, if the hate is really real, then pull up at her mama crib, alongside a photograph of her mother's residence. And hours later in a...
Damn. They dropped her picture and, goodness gracious, they dropped the mama low.
Additional post emerged threatening to assassinate District Attorney Fannie Willis. Okay, a little extra piece of information. So I just found his photographs of Vivaretto, and I putting him in here. This is the woman that did the famous YSL Woody interrogation. She was the big-boned young lady in the famous YSL Woody 3-hour snitchathon. She's also on different websites with her name. So the idea that, like, her face is hidden, she's not undercover. So maybe Thug definitely shouldn't be posting, talking bad about her, but the idea that he's the one that put her in date, like, I don't know. She's publicly known who she is. Like, all type of footage of her and her photo on the website exists. So, you know, Thug should take this as they do want to put him back in, but I don't think this rises to what they should be putting him back in for, but we will see. Oh, remember to subscribe, because I'm hitting you with intimidation, harassment, and misinformation designed to undermine the legal... Hit that subscribe. This is not an isolated incident. It is part of a calculated campaign of intimidation, harassment, and misinformation designed to undermine the legal process. Social media has been used as a tool to manipulate public perception, spread information, and instill fear. Sounds like the big U indictment. These efforts have also included attempts to exploit the court's perceived stance of disdain toward the state by referring to Your Honor as YSL Whitaker. Ha ha!
Referring to the judge as YSL Whitaker is barnacles.
The ongoing manipulation of public perception through social media is intended to obstruct justice, silence witnesses, and threaten those who enforce the law. Ooh. Defendants continued associating with individuals actively involved in witness intimidation, threats of violence, and obstruction of justice constitutes a clear violation of probation. I remember Thug has he's got like a 15-year back. Like, they could put him in prison for a long time. Now he has, what does he have, 2.5 years served or something? And boy, the guy, Gotti and the other one who continued on, they beat the case totally. I mean, Thug was smart to take it, but not if you're going to do stuff like...
Yeah, if you're going to take 15 years of probation. First of all, 15 years of probation is barnacles. 20-year sentence, 5 to be served within custody, 15-year probation. But if you mess up, you can get the whole entire 20 years like you never did a day. You got to stay out the way, big dog.
Just what is he thinking about? There's like, where is Kevin Lyles and Leor Cohen to like control his behavior? This is crazy.
They can't control a grown man.
Need for revocation, integrity of this court, and safety of those involved. State of Georgia respectfully requests this court schedule a hearing to address immediately, revoke or modify the defendant's probation. Respectfully submitted, Fannie T. Willis. She just submitted this afternoon. Damn, Exhibit A. Damn, they got a printout. Damn. So in the exhibits, well,
bro, like, damn.
You'll be seeing it on the thing here. Young Thug, biggest liar. Damn. They got printouts of his Twitter, Thugger Daily. Is that his Instagram? Or is that Twitter? What is that? Twitter. They got printouts. Damn. Yeah. If they get printouts of particular comments. If the hate is really real, then pull up to her mama crib. Photograph of the mother's house. Man, y'all are crazy. But I understand you.
That's crazy though. That's a DA. It's barnacles.
Rap lyrics. I understand how it could be twisted. I understand what it could be done to the mind of people. I understand all that. This is Thug. And I promise you, I am 100% changing that. It's just I'm older. I'm grown now, and it's just like I am smarter. It's more things to rap about. I have experienced a lot of good things. The court, well, I appreciate it. And I appreciate that you realize how much of an impact you have on people. I mean, it's past your neighborhood. It's worldwide, especially young people. And having come up from where you came up and living in and around that, you know that gangs are damaging to our community. It may be a whole lot of rap music in the rap industry, a modern day version of kind of WWE wrestling. But whether it's fake or not, you have tremendous, The motion alleges that Williams continued associating with individuals actively involved in witness intimidation, threats of violence, and obstruction of justice constitutes a clear violation of probation conditions. Williams' attorney, Brian Steele, told Wynn that it is never appropriate to be engaged in any type of witness intimidation. It is never appropriate to threaten to murder another person. The prosecution's motion to revoke Jeffrey's probation should not be well received and should be swiftly rejected. It is irresponsible to file a motion of this sort when Jeffrey has done absolutely nothing wrong, Steele said. Last year, Willis suggested Channel 2 Action News there was room for accountability in Young Thug's complicated sentence, involving 5 years commuted to time served, followed by 15 years.
So his lawyer's not going for it. His lawyer's like, man, no, y'all playing. You can't put him in jail for that. That's stupid.
probation to be followed by a backloaded 20-year prison term, which would also be commuted to time served if he successfully completes the probation, which is loaded with lots of special conditions. Boy, he took a rough plea, but when you're facing murder. So 5 years. So he got 5 years. So he had 15 years of probation, but there's a potential 20-year prison term. Okay, so he got 5 years, which was commuted to time served, but there's another possible 20 years if he doesn't complete the 15-year probation. Damn.
That's a crazy stipulation.
This was the longest criminal trial in Georgia history. It took 10 months alone to select a jury. Well, in retrospect, you know, probation is okay if you're
gonna do right.
I mean, I didn't have a problem on probation, but I didn't like smoking weed. I didn't have no money, so I was working and going to school. Basically, don't get in any trouble with the law. Why is he sitting? That was stupid for him to repost. Why is he messing with them people? Why would you not want to just forget all those cops and all...
Why is he messing with them people is crazy.
All those people that had anything to do with it and just move on. He wants to repost. Man, there must not be anyone around him with any sense. Or he could just be stupid. I mean, the more you look at a lot of these indictments, especially with these rappers, like, you try to find a nice way, you know, to talk about it, but just stupid. Now, will he get violated and sent to prison for this? I doubt
it, but we're going to get up out of here to the next one, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good news you can use, more of this good knowledge you ain't finna get in nobody's college, man. We up out of here to the next one. Free Avenue Angel 2. He's free. Hopefully we ain't got to say free Young Thug, but it's for sure Free Avenue Angel. It's for sure Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We up out of here, man. We are